welcome back to another First Impressions video brought to you by MMORPG. So we're taking a look at a free-to-play browser-based game called Dawn of Darkness. You can see right now we're doing the character creation. This isn't a browser, this is shot just in Firefox, so no downloads. Wasn't the Unity engine, so no even downloading your client or anything. You can see I'm just randomly picking a name. Got 3 classes, and you can choose male or female on all of them. And you can see we kind of have traditional 2D style, kind of a questing system. It's a bit of an action game. It's also got the auto-pathing that a lot of Asian games use, which, depending on how you feel about it, could feel either hand-holdy, or it could also just make it so it kind of guides you through and you don't have to look and learn where you're going. And it does seem like eventually this might have some technical combat. For now, it's fairly straightforward. The low-level fights are pretty easy. It's just, you pick a fight and, well, you'll see right now. I got a big old red bat to mess with right now. So just click on him to start the fight, and you can also accelerate it. But there gets to be a little more depth in this. That was just showing the combat. I mean, this is the tutorial missions. All MMOs have these quests that are just piece of cake. They're really easy, but we're gonna get a little more depth. The question is, how much depth do you actually want? Is it? Oh, yeah, there is a quest there that'll give you a bonus if you make a bookmark. So just do that. I learned you can actually just say, "Sure, I'll do it," and then close it if you don't want to actually bookmark it. You can get daily rewards for logging in. So a lot of traditional things a lot of these MMOs use. And a lot of times I see red names, I'm thinking, oh, I gotta fight him. And him. It just means it's another NPC, because we actually don't beat up the farmer, thankfully. You can see along the bar right there some of the different games that they've produced and some of the prizes. So all kinds of interesting things in their interface. It's actually got a fair amount of... The screen seems like it's got a lot of actually gameplay and graphics and not too much clutter. A lot of browser games are just full of clutter and you really don't have a chance to look at the graphics at all. The sound and music kind of gives me almost a Zelda vibe. Makes me think of early quests and some of the early levels in Zelda where it's just kind of happy-go-lucky. You can see we got our characters, different equipment slots. Most of the time it'll auto-equip for you, so just put on whatever's best. And sometimes the auto-pathing will turn off. Just click on the little blue spot on your quest and it'll take you to the next thing and start the auto-pathing up again. We did level up. I didn't see much in the way of customization while you're leveling. We'll have to look and see if there is a skill tree eventually, but... Kung Fu Panda? No, it's just... This is some guy I've got to fight. This is actually going to be the hardest fight I've bumped into so far. So he did actually survive my first barrage, but there we go, we dealt with him. But the story is, this guy, you're not just beating him up for the sake of giving the beat-em-ups, you're actually kind of proving that you're worthwhile. He's gonna join my team, and then we're gonna actually add a little depth to the game. This is where you add a little bit more, make it a little bit more interesting. You have your partners, your teammates, and, well, we'll see in a second that you can set them up and have more than just you and your team. Let's see, let's go wander around town, talk to people, and there we go. I got the pandas now with me. It is the year of the panda. I don't know what year 2013 actually is. Remember, yeah, last year was Year of the Dragon. That's what I remember. You can see right there, we can set them up. I have a 3x3 grid where I can set up all my allies, or even just kind of change how I want all my, even just me and him set up. Looks like for now, all we have access to is those 2 slots, and I'll just put them behind me. And then the next time I go fight, it'll be me and him. So I guess apparently I'm thinking for him. I think it'd make more sense if he was ahead of me, because he seemed to be kind of beefy and take a lot of hit points. And I seem to be better at dealing damage. Maybe it was, I'll do better damage when, he'll do better damage when he's on my team. Maybe he was just kind of testing me. He wasn't using his full power. It wasn't his final form. Alright, no more cheesy anime references. Alright, let's see a fight, well, the two of us. So we got a little bit of a story going. And looks like we have two plant somethings. It's the little plants from Mario when they're not in their tubes, that's what it is. Sure. They don't hit very hard though, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And he hits for 17 anyway, so maybe we should give him some weapons eventually. Wonder if we have that option. Me, on the other hand, I hit for 100. I would really think I should see if I can put him in front of me, because if so, that would make much more sense. Because if I drop, I'm not sure if he can do that much damage. And there we go. It's just a little preview of Dawn of Darkness. If you like the game out, check it out. It's available as a free-to-play in a browser. Like the content, stay tuned for more videos for MMO Play. Thanks for watching. Come on, Panda, let's go.